Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. And now, celebrating 15 years of broadcasting, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, whether you're tuning in on the radio dial here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM in Yazoo City. We welcome you all back to our program. Also, those tuning in through our online affiliates around the world, including our iHeartRadio family. We're glad to have all of you with us as well. Damion McAlister is making his first appearance on our program today to talk to us not only about his journey as a model, but also what it's been like for him to do what he loves and to be able to see the response. Already, he's achieved some great things in his life. We'll talk to him about that, as well as let you guys know what's coming up next. Damion, hello to you, and welcome to the program.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, man, doing really good. First of all, man, congratulations to you on what's already been a big 2018 for you. Damion, what has it been like for you already to kind of look at this year and all the things you've been able to do?
I feel that I've really been blessed with all the opportunities and experiences that I've had. You know, I started modeling in 2017, and it was kind of slow starting off. But I had some really great help from some really great friends. One that I would like to point out is P.C. Davis. He's a photographer in the local area who actually helps, you know, inspiring actors and models grow their portfolio and grow themselves. So 2017 was a lot of practice. 2018 has really been like I've been hitting the floor running. I just came back from a national photo shoot from D.C., and that was pretty nice. And then I had I got accepted into a New York Fashion Week, so I'm looking forward to that.
And I think that's the great thing as well, Damion. I mean, I should say for our audience out there, one of the things that we talk about all the time is, you know, the importance of not only recognizing what you want to do, but then being able to do the work necessary, and you've definitely been able to do that. So for our audience, though, Damion, I mean, tell us, what was it about modeling that made you say, this is something I want to do?
Well, actually, you know, I'm a real blue-collar type of guy, so I never really even thought about modeling. But, you know, one of my friends asked me to join the show, and then from there I was like, wow, I love this. All eyes on me when I get on the stage. It really built my confidence. It allows me to express myself. Like, you have to be 100% confident with every step, and I think that's a big part, just being able to express myself.
Right, for sure. You know, and I think in the other side of that, Damion, not only are you able to do something that you love, but also you're able then to show other people what's possible. I mentioned that Instagram is one of the places that you kind of share this journey. I'm following you there, and we're going to let our audience know how they can do that too. I mean, what has it been like for you to see the response and the encouragement you've been able to get online?
It's really been a confidence booster. You know, I post a picture and I got all my friends and family and even people I don't know who are like 100% backing me. All the comments and the support, and really just a lot of people from Mississippi in general kind of, you know, build me up, and, you know, I'm just trying to take us all to the next level. So, you know, people help me. I'm ready to help other people.
Right. For sure, and I think that's one of the big things, too. Do you hope that people look at you, Damion, and even not just in Mississippi, but just in wherever they might be? I mean, because a lot of times people will say, unless you're from a certain area, you won't be able to do this or that. Do you hope that your example really shows people that it's not about where you're from, but what you do with the opportunities you have?
Yes, I really do try to set the bar in that case because, like you said, I've been to a couple of different states, and a lot of the things people first say, like, "Oh, you're from Mississippi. What is there in Mississippi?" And then, you know, my response is like, "Well, we have the same thing you all have. We have great athletes, great models, but a lot of times we kind of put that boundary around ourselves because we're not in New York, we're not in New Orleans, we're not in L.A. or Atlanta, but as I've traveled to these different places, we have the same talent. We have we can do it too."
Right. That's so true. And I think that is the thing that all of our audience should realize, that they can do it too, whatever that goal might be for themselves. For those who are just tuning in, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome Damion McAlister to our program today. Damion is a model who's not only been able to identify what he loves, but then, of course, to be able to see the response. You mentioned about the confidence, Damion, and, of course, like you said, when you're modeling, the eyes are on you. How did you get over the fear in the beginning? Because like you said, I mean, you hadn't really thought about it until someone brought it up for you. So how did you get over the fear of trying something new?
It was, you know, you got to tell yourself, like, you only live once. You just kind of got to go for it. I was definitely nervous my first five photo shoots, 5 or 6 runway shows. I could just remember myself just going to the castings and almost shaking myself, like I'm just vibrating, walking. It was crazy, but yeah, it's okay to be nervous. It's okay not to be 100% confident. You can build that as long as you go ahead and take that first step. That's all it takes.
Right, that first step for sure. And I think that's the thing as well. I mean, taking that first step, I mean, that is what stops so many different people. I mean, as we talked about Mississippi, Damion, I want to kind of broaden that out a little bit. I mean, because there are some people who will think that, they're too young to do certain things or they're too old to do certain things. Do you hope that that's another thing that you're able to kind of, demystify, that you're never too young, you're never too old to go after your goals and dreams? Yes,
definitely. I feel if you put your mind to it, you can do it. You can do it. Just try. The worst you can get is a no, and then try again. Like don't give up if one person tells you no. Don't give up if you think you're too young or not the right size or not the right height. Just go for it. You don't got one life. Let's live it up to the max.
Right, for sure. And I think, as you were talking about the successes you've already had, I mean, being able to go and, to accomplish these goals that people sometimes just talk about. I mean, you mentioned New York Fashion Week, that's coming up. I mean, how does that feel? I mean, to have started where you did and now to be headed to New York for New York Fashion Week.
It really makes me feel like I can do anything, to be honest. When I was waiting on the email, I submitted to so many different things, and, I get a lot of no's, and I get a lot of yeses that I can't make, and I get some, you need to work on this, but, once you get that, all 100 no's and get that one yes, it's like you're on a whole nother high, like utopia type feeling. You just, you're just smiling as you read the whole email. Can't wait to tell everyone, post, share with the world, share with your fans, share with your friends and family. So, yeah, that's kind of how that went. That's kind of how it goes.
Right. Yeah. You mentioned fans. I mean, have you gotten used to that now that you have fans?
I'm still getting used to it. Not in a bad way. I love it. I love it. People walking up and hey, have you been in this show? Are you Damion? Like, yeah, that's me. How are you? Well, thanks for all the support, and hopefully I hope to keep building that fan base, just so I can inspire other people. I want to be able to build a platform to let everyone know that you can do it, no matter where you're from. Like you said, no matter how old you are, how young. I want to build everyone up. If you think you can do it, or even if you want to do it and you think you can't, let's just try it. And I'm a walk-in testimony.
Yeah, I think that's it, and I think that is a big thing too for people too. So, as you kind of think about where you are now, and of course, where you want to go. I mean, there, people always say the sky is the limit because, I mean, once you kind of get on that road, does everything at this point, as you kind of were saying, does everything at this point seem like something that you can achieve? If you're willing to be able to, to keep pushing forward, to keep doing the work.
Oh yes, definitely. It's taking a lot of discipline, but that comes with anything that you do. So as long as I stay disciplined, stay on the right path, and stay focused, then yeah, I'll grab it. I can get it.
Yeah. I think that's the big lesson for our audience, too. I mean, to make sure that you all realize that for yourselves. You know, social media, again, is one of those ways that we've all been able to kind of stay connected. I mean, that is a way that you kind of are able to connect with your audience there. Let our audience know how can they stay connected with you and kind of keep up with what's coming up next for you.
All right, so my Instagram name is _. So that's DMCALISTER_. My Facebook is Damion McAlister, and I guess my next upcoming event, I'm actually having a fashion mixer with presented by I Am by Mick C. Davis. I Am stands for Inspiring Actors and Models, and basically we're just trying to have a mixer for people who want to get into the industry. We'll have guest appearances such as casting directors, models, actors, movie makers. And yeah, so we're just trying to raise money to help get these actors and models, such as myself, a chance. So the fashion mixer will be on May 20th at the Flamingo in the Fondren District. That's 3011 North State Street in Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. All right. So make sure you are staying connected with Damion so you can be able to keep up with all the things that are going on with him for sure. Damion, man, congratulations to you on this. I mean, it's great that all that you've been able to accomplish up until this point, and it's also, I think, a great testament to other people out there as to what they can do as well. So, Damion, you know, it goes without saying, you're welcome back here anytime. I'd love to have you back again after Fashion Week in New York and for you to tell us about that experience as well.
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. I definitely look forward to talking to you again.
All right, man. Sounds good. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. You all make it a great one.